Thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring today's video. Now, you guys know me. I'm an indecisive person by nature. Sometimes I can't pick out what to read, which is why Book of the Month is here to save the day, knock on my door every single month, and provide me with a selection of books that I can potentially love. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and give readers the chance to select from 5 to 7 new and early release titles every month so that we can spend more time reading and less time going through that tedious research process. And this month I chose The Last Russian Doll, which is a historical fiction, and it is a story that weaves one family's tragic splintering into the larger tapestry of Russia's turbulent 20th century, as well as the magical realism, Wayward, which is an ode to the natural world and female power in a lush, generation-spanning novel that is equal parts daring and inspiring. So if you want to sign up to Book of the Month, you can use my code MelReads to get your first book for $9.99, and they are also risk-free, meaning that you can skip or cancel any month at any time and you will not be charged for that month. Hi friends, welcome to a new vlog. I am not quite sure what this will be. I don't know if this is only going to be for today or today and tomorrow, but the plan is to bring you guys on a day in the life, spend a few days with me. That's kind of the intent, just like all the things that I would do on an everyday basis that I may or may not talk you through during vlogs, or that I may or may not show during vlogs. So that I just take you guys with me. There is plenty to do today. I'm starting out the day with making my grocery list because I do need to go to both the grocery store and the deli. There's just something about that damn deli that just feels like so cozy and so nice. I love going. It's dangerous for the wallet because they have a lot of things that you typically wouldn't find at the grocery store. So that's the only reason why I don't like going. But other than that, I feel like extra fancy just like walking around with my little basket. So that's what we're going to do right now, is just like make a list so that I know exactly what I'm getting from both places. And then I am currently doing laundry. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying out here. And I am doing laundry. I need to start drying the bed sheets. And then there's a lot of other things we have to do today. I actually have to make like a to-do list in general because I do need to film the podcast episode for the week, which I have yet to do. Anyways, so I'm going to take you guys with me throughout everything I have to do today. And then at some point also talk about what I'm currently reading and hopefully finishing some things that I am reading. Let's make a list. The list has been made. I don't know if I'm the only one still making these by hand, but there's just something unrivaled, unparalleled about writing these by hand and scratching them off with a pen while you're grocery shopping. But also, I never show my outfits because body insecurities. We're not gonna talk about it today because I feel cute today. Something you've seen before, not strangers to this, just regular jeans, t-shirt, and then a little hoodie because we wanted to look extra cute today. Anyways, let's go. To get my coffee and I'm so excited. packages. Before I open packages though, let's talk about my current reads. Let's do that first. I am still reading the Viola Davis memoir, Finding Me, and Vin is probably going to make noise with the bag. I should have probably unboxed things first. I have 4 hours and 52 minutes left, but I have started this. At the core of Viola's story, it is a story about resilience ultimately, and it's a story about survival and about success despite all odds being somewhat stacked against you. I think what breaks my heart more than anything, even beyond the constant racism and discrimination and dehumanization they had to go through, what breaks my heart is seeing her talk about her sisters. Had to switch out my camera's batteries because it ran out of battery. But hearing about how she had to step up almost as a parent in order to take care of her sister Danielle, and her being very willing to step up to that role, not only because she knew that the little sister would need it, but because she had a lot of love to give and she was in love with the idea of having a younger sister. And it just like breaks my heart that she had to step up to a role that she shouldn't have. And because her household was so dysfunctional, she found herself in those positions. And it just breaks my heart to hear all of those anecdotes with having to run away from kids from school to their home because the kids would be horrible and they'd be absolutely heinous. And not only that, but also having to face so many difficulties in school because they couldn't shower, they couldn't wash their clothes, and a lot of it obviously impacted how they got treated at school, not only by their peers, but also by the teachers and the people in power. Teachers had conversations with her and her sisters, and yet despite every reprimand they received, nobody ever asked them if they were okay. Nobody ever asked if they needed help, and they didn't do that because they were poor, and they most likely also definitely didn't do that because they were Black. So it is a stunning yet heartbreaking story for sure, but I would definitely recommend the audio because the audio is really, really good. I'm also reading Lovely War. I am 80 pages into this one, would love to get some of this in today. And this is a story told by Aphrodite to Hephaestus and Ares after she is found with Ares, and Hephaestus is like, ah, you're cheating, wife. Hi, how about I take you to court in Mount Olympus? And she's like, listen, what happens if I tell you a story so enthralling and so heartbreaking and so beautiful, and if I succeed at that, then you don't take me to Mount Olympus? Hephaestus is like, okay, let's do it. And so she ultimately tells him about a tale that happens at a time of war, at a time of bloodshed and conflict, and yet even though war is so predominant and so historically prevalent, there is nothing stronger, there is nothing more relevant or important than love. And she does that through two different relationships. The first one, which I've already read about, which is Hazel and James, right? I wanted to say Josh. Hazel and James were both from England. She is a pianist and he is sort of like an architect in the making. However, he enrolls in the army. It's also 1917 and he's being deployed to Paris. Good luck, buddy. And then on the other end, we have got a US soldier by the name of Aubrey and Colette, which we have yet to meet Colette, but I do know that she is a part of the synopsis. I am really, really liking the retelling of these stories. However, what I am not liking nearly as much, because I feel like the writing could be just a tad bit better and a little less mundane, are the chapters where we see the gods interact. I feel like there should be something more, maybe ominous, powerful, lyrical, mystical about these three gods. And also we've seen Apollo as well, and yet it's not. They really do interact like humans. Anyways, let's unbox some things. The queen of all queens, we have got a Sephora package because I had to order some products from the queen herself, Rihanna. I have never tried Fenty Beauty, I know. But after the Super Bowl, of course I had to. So I first got the Kilowatt Highlighter Duo. I have swatched these before, and when I was still doing makeup classes, there were a lot of my students that brought in Kilowatt highlighters, and so I most definitely have put it on people's faces. Just never mind. This is really, really stunning. I'm sorry. Let me step into my booty guru face and let's just swatch these. So this is what they look like. Of course, I got the lipstick she was wearing at the Super Bowl. I'm not a heathen. So this is the Stunna lip paint in uncensored. Also, 01. Oh my god. I'm not about to put on red lipstick, but just imagine this. I also got the Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk. So this is one of the more translucent shades. I just wanted something plain and simple, something very sheer. You know what? Let's put some on right now. I already have a little bit of the, what do I use? The Laneige lip mask, but oh my god, and the sparkle is so fine. That is nice. I like how that feels on the lips. It's not like overly grainy, which a lot of lip glosses tend to feel like you can feel the glitter. I also got the fly liner. Sometimes I just want the simplicity of actual felt tip, so I did get this one. Listen, she did an ad and the ad worked. I am the consumer. Best customer acquisition cost you will ever get. Your Honor, I plead guilty to the court. Hi. I bought books. The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. Got this book because I initially wanted to get it anyways from Illumicrate. Then I figured out that the cover they were publishing with Daphne Press is different to the one they did obviously for their monthly box. And so I just had to get this because look at that foil. It is beautiful. The stenciled edges. Beautiful. Love how they wrap around. Then we have got end papers as well. The most beautimous thing. Come on. Come on. And then the other special edition I got, and I'm sure it is not the only books you'll see me hauling in this video because I did order some other things. Please look away or don't because I guess you're watching this video, but I am who I am. So oh wait, this is beautiful. So we were in a live show, Liv and myself, and one of her patrons as well as Liv was talking about Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Wild Fairies, I think it's called, or something along those lines. We'll look at it in a second. And I saw the special edition in comparison to like the regular cover, and the special edition, like the one Fairy Lou did, was so stunning, and I was like, I totally missed out on that. One of Liv's Patreons came through, and so I bought the book, which I'm super excited about. And she sent, she sent a bunch of stickers. So we've got stickers, we have got washi tape, we have got more stickers. Look at this. Thank you so much, Sydney. She definitely did not have to do this. These are adorable. I definitely love the cozy vibes and the cats. And then she also sent a little letter. I'm scared. Hi Mel, I hope the book got to you all right. It did. Love your videos and your channel and how off topic the sprints with Olivia get. I'm glad I was able to give this pretty addition to someone who I know will enjoy it. I also tossed in some washi tape stickers and a couple shaped paper clips I thought you might like. Wait, paper clips? Oh my god. What happens if I just use these as like bookmarks? The little lemon. Oh, I love that. Sydney, you are the most wholesome person on earth. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. And what I really, really loved was this, is that it looks like a classic. Oh, that just did it for me. So we've got that. We also have stunning end papers. We have got obviously the stenciled edges. Apparently I have a book depository package, but I haven't. Well, let me not say that because sometimes I buy things and I just don't remember. So let me not quote myself on that one because I actually don't. Oh yeah, I did order something. And actually my Libby hold for the audiobook just came in. So now I have to decide how I want to rate this because I didn't think that the audiobook hold would come in as fast as it did because it had like a 13-week wait, I think. Such a long time, but it came in super fast. Lessons in Chemistry in the UK edition. This is part of the reason why I had to get it. Look at the naked hardback. It was a no-brainer for me, and I just thought that the edition was honestly so pretty in comparison to the US one, so got this one. The day is waning, which is great because that means it's not so loud outside. I live in a very loud street, and that means that I can actually sit down and record the podcast. So I've made myself a coffee and I need to structure the podcast a little bit. I already know what I'm going to talk about, and it actually sort of like snapped into place today just because of what I'm doing today, which is daily vlogging. And I'll talk a little bit more in depth about that in the pod and not be too repetitive with talking about it on here. But I feel like I'm constantly battling like two sides of my identity when it comes to going out and being social and doing regular things the same way I used to before the panini started, or staying at home, being a homebody and just reading all day and doing things from home because I obviously work from home as well. It is very easy for me to not go out. I think I constantly battle with pre-Panini Mel and post-Panini Mel, and I don't think I've quite figured out the rhythm of getting back into normalcy. And I am into tarot, not like extremely into it, but into it enough to own like 6 different decks, you know, just girly things. And I was watching an online reading from one of my favorite tarot readings on YouTube, and she was talking about in the month of March, sort of like becoming a nobody and shedding off all of those labels that I've either put on myself or that other people have given me, and becoming so fluid with my existence that I can just do what I want without feeling tied to certain things and certain titles. And I think I kind of want to talk about that in the podcast. I think it's going to be a little bit more of like an explorative piece. Low-key kind of want to do sprints as well. So I'm trying to figure out if I should do all of this during sprints, that I get the best of both worlds, both with sprinting, planning, and then recording the pod. When in doubt, just put up a poll. Let's sprint. Let's go. Hello. We're done. Hi. This lighting is terrible. Just finished sprints and it took me the entire 4 hours to get the episode of the podcast done. From brainstorming to recording to proof listening to re-recording to edits. It took the entire sprinting time, but you know, it was good. I think I'm overthinking the episode a little bit. I feel like every episode so far has had like a sense of finality at the end, and it's felt like a complete arc, whereas this one kind of ends up for grabs. It doesn't have quite an end because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. That being said though, it's time to take this bitch off. It's time to take the makeup off. That was so aggressive because I've had it on for way too long. It's been oh wow, it's been longer than I thought it was. It's been like a solid like 15 hours since I've had this makeup on. Let's go fix. Well, not fix, but let's just take it off. Cats do this to you as well, because tell me why. It is 4:54 and I'm awake. I've been awake for 50 minutes and I don't know what to do with myself. I don't think the cats have ever, not in recent times, woke me up like this. Vin used to do it all the time when she was a kitten. She woke me up today. Like, she literally started pawing at me. I also get freaked out. I'm like so paranoid by everything, but I'm like, what happened? What did you hear? But like, why did they wake me up at 5 a.m.? I can't go back to bed now. How beautiful to be Vin. How easy to be Vin. She's just in her cat tower. She literally woke me up. I'm pretty sure she also ate part of the food she didn't eat yesterday. And she's just here. Look at this other culprit. I cannot. I've been woken up. It is time to start getting ready for the day. It is finally an hour that I feel comfortable getting ready in. It's 6:39. Technically, should be washing my hair, but I don't want to do it. So we're not going to do it. And instead, dry shampoo is going to be our best friend. So let's just do it. Dry shampoo is truly the Lord and the Savior, because look at that, look at that, look at that. These are the true work from home essentials. I meant to say essentials, but I guess they are special too. Just the coffee and the hoodie. Let's get to editing. I'm also pretty sure I haven't imported the footage, so I'm pretty sure I need to do that too. It literally got so dark in here. It's about to rain so hard. Damn, it hasn't rained in a few weeks actually. I think it's been a while since it's rained because we're currently in summer season here in Panama. Bloopers are up on Patreon. Very, very nice. Very, very good. One video down, one to go. I'm almost done with the editing, but have to take a break to eat. And honestly, listen, when a period gets here, if you know, you know, sometimes you just don't want to cook. And I don't want to cook lunch, so I ended up ordering some wings. And I'm currently cramping, so I feel like it's going to be like the best self-care moment ever. We have the wings, we have got fries, and listen, we don't get them already bathed in sauce. We get the sauce on the side. Honey Q, and then also creamy buffalo. It's so good, superior. And then also, to go with it, ranch and blue cheese respectively. But also let everyone know, when you get your wings, which sauce do you get? Very important question. So the day is almost over, and I have yet to talk about the most important part of my day. Daisy Jones and the Six is out. We've refilled Mr. Stanley, and I am going to prepare a snack now because I am about to sit down in like 10-ish minutes with my patrons to watch episode 1 of Daisy Jones and the Six. We're watching one today, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. Let's talk about Daisy Jones because let me tell you something. I am very excited. Oh, this is a lot of grapes. I am most definitely, is there like an easier, oh yeah, it does pull out quite nicely. Okay, let's just do that. I am scared of the Daisy Jones show. Maybe not for the reasons that some of you guys might be scared. I know a lot of people are very particular about book to movie adaptations. My biggest fear when it comes to adaptations of any kind, whether they're to TV or movies, is just the intent and the core of the book being changed. So I don't care if particular events are switched around in the movie or the show in order to serve the narrative that they're building visually, as long as the core message and the strength of the book still being there. I am very scared. Camilla is, if not one of the most important characters in Daisy Jones and the Six, then I would argue the most important character. Yes, Daisy is important, Billy is important, every single member of the band is essential, right? We know this. However, Camilla is the stabilizing agent of the book. Everything in the book is so chaotic. Everybody has some toxic habit. Everybody is addicted to something, whether that's their job as musicians or alcohol or drugs or the fame and the fortune and the groupies, whatever it is, every single character has their fatal flaw. Camilla is not innocent of that either. However, when it comes to her as a character, her strength and resilience, not only as a strong female lead, but also as a wife and a mom in the book, it's unrivaled, which is why I'm terrified of the show. If you've read Daisy Jones and the Six, then you know exactly what the sequence of events is. I am deadly afraid of crime and Reese Witherspoon's production house, whatever it's called. I am deadly afraid of them turning this into a women against women showdown where they're pitting these two very strong characters against each other for a man, and I do not want that. I also wanted to reread the book before the show came out, but that was unfortunately not possible. And there we have it, cheese and grapes. Oh my god, look at him! Oh my god, why is he so hot? I'm ready, I'm not ready. On October 4, 1977, Daisy Jones and the Six performed to a sold-out crowd. And it was the last time they performed together. I want to cry. The chills I have right now. Oh my god, them looking at each other. They're looking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I am indeed not ready for this. Oh my god, I'm sure her parents will be proud. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. A Nepo baby playing a Nepo baby. We love. Hi. So we just finished watching the first episode of Daisy Jones and the Six, and I think that was such a solid start to the show. I love that they obviously did it interview style and that Sam Claflin is in it. Honestly, the entire cast is hot. The entire cast is worthy of buy panic. Like, I'm just, everything is visually stunning. The songs, Riley's voice is everything. Can't wait to watch the rest this weekend, or the rest that are out right now. Yeah, hope you guys loved this one. I know it's like super different to what I typically do, whereas not as focused on books, but there is a bunch of everything, you know, not only the books. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support the channel further, I have a Patreon. It's linked down below. The podcast, it's linked down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one.